Hey Divine Collective, what's good? It's Remembrance the Oracle, and I'm back to do another reading for y'all. I hope that y'all are doing well today. As usual, let's go ahead and get into a read and see what's popping off with y'all. We're going to start with our synchronicities. You guys could be seeing these, or you're being instructed to look out for them if this reading resonates with you. The bus just went by, 444s on the bus. You're divinely protected. And then, of course, when we get to the end of the reading, we'll see which signs are resonating the most, okay? So let's go ahead and do 2 more shuffles here. 1 and 2. All right, Spirit, tap me in. What's going on? That's why this table half broke now, bitch. I'm going to need something more sturdier, okay? I was blessed with this, though. One of my clients, she gave me this table. She bought 2 of them, and she gave me the other one. Let's see. What is this? Look at this. I have quadruple 2s coming out here. Feminine forces. It says, you can be everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit, and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around. Don't judge. Listen. So listen, I've been in the energy of the divine feminines out here, honey, who are like, I don't know. Something to me is giving me like getting ready to come into union. This shit's been coming out quite a bit lately. Let me get my notepad ready. Hold on. Love is in the air. Is it Valentine's Day approaching? Or like, what the fuck is happening? Okay. Let's see, what else here? But you know what strikes me is that 444 I just seen on the bus. Matter of fact, it was 20444. So, you know, 0 takes on whatever is next to it. We got 2s right here. So, divine feminine, this connection or relationship that you're getting into is divinely protected here, or divine masculine. Maybe a connection here with your divine feminine, okay? Maybe you've had to practice some form of patience to get to this point, okay? It feels like to me there's a level of balance, obviously, that you've had to create in your own life, as well as whoever this person is getting ready to come in. There is. Like, I'm on the love frequency, honey, but I like that. I hate talking about fuckery all the time. I mean, some fuckery might come out, but you know. What else here, Spirit? So I feel like Spirit is also encouraging you to listen to your intuition. Pay attention to the signs that are around you as well, too. What is this? We had 2 that came out. So I have quadruple... Dang. I have quadruple 0s coming out here. Look out for your quadruple synchronicities. Limitless potential. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there is no reason you can't make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. So maybe for some of y'all, you were kind of like, maybe you kind of have looked around in most recent years or something, and it's kind of like maybe you see other people kind of having the things that you want. I don't necessarily feel like there's jealousy that's coming from it, but why am I hearing, is it my turn? It's like you've been waiting for your turn or some sort of vibes like that. Okay. Is it my turn? Come through, Spirit. It says, if something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. So try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension and relax. So that's what something feels like to me. Whoever it is that you're getting ready to come into a union with, you were always meant for this. This is always something that was supposed to be a part of your journey. This was always fated for you. This was always a part of your destiny. But it feels like to me you kind of have just had to let life do life's thing. Right? It feels like to me there's areas where maybe you've had to grow up in, maybe calm down in, and others for some of you guys. Okay? And then I also have 1144 coming out here. So it is. It's like you're on the frequency here. You're on the vibe now. Hello. It says love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. Come through. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. I'm hearing about a test here as well, too. A test. Maybe there's something also that could be approaching as well that will kind of cement whether you have learned a lesson or if you're actually choosing to go in the right direction here. That's what something feels like to me. This could be somebody trying to pop out from the past. Some of you guys could even notice like you're having like weird dreams or some sort of vibes like that here, or some sort of shit. I don't know if this is like in relation to maybe something of the past wanting to suck you back in. This could be a person. This could even be like a behavior as well too that you've had to rid yourself of. So it almost kind kind of feels like to me, I feel like you have been applying certain things in your life to get you to the point where it is that you are now to be able to receive something. But I don't know why I get this vibe of like, I don't know what to call it almost. Like, well, I guess I just called it a test. But I don't know. It's almost like I feel like you're getting ready to cross a threshold and that's it. That's what something almost feels like to me. What's at the bottom here? Yeah, 1331, good fortune. And this was our first card from yesterday. Have faith in your skills and talents as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. So it's like you've had to trust yourself. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. So I do. Somebody's on their way. This shit has been so heavy in my readings. Who been following me most recently? Because you got somebody coming to you, baby Bob. Okay, that's what something feels like to me. You have good fortune headed your way. Yeah, quadruple threes here. Okay. I have lessons learned. Why is my shit all up in the reverse and shit? I have quadruple nines here. Lessons learned. Triple nines. Release. Clarity here. Quadruple fives. Definitely look out for these quadruples. So I do. I feel like you've learned some sort of lesson here. Maybe in regards to, maybe even to like a third party situation or some sort of shit. Maybe y'all were fooling off in some sort of energy like that, but you finally have released somebody here because you know the truth. I feel like it's something going on here where you know who you are, what you deserve, and that you don't gotta play in them fucking streets anymore. If somebody wanna play in that shit, let them fucking play in that shit. Yeah, it's like you're over the drama. You're over being slowed down here. Yeah, and then look at this. We got 0606 commitment coming out here. 2424, good times. And then I got unique skills here. 1441, 144. So there's somebody who's coming in who's on the same frequency or the same vibration as you. This is about to be your big break. So I feel like you're done with the cycles. You're done with being stuck in loops. It's like you're really committed, I feel like, to yourself first and foremost and making the changes that you need to make into your life in order to be able to get what it is that you're getting ready to receive now in love. And even here with this drama alert and slow down energy that's kind of coming out here, that's why I'm saying maybe be mindful or some sort of shit like that. Okay. But let's see what's going on here. I feel like you guys are doing very well right now. It's like you can't be stopped or something. That's what something almost kind of feels like to me. Of course, you know, vibrations, frequency changes, and all of the things like that, but something is almost kind of giving me the vibe. I'm seeing the 8 of Wands in my mind's eye. It feels like to me you're going for it. Let's see here. Isn't this kind of giving the lover vibe here? What's at the bottom? So I have alchemy coming out here. So I feel like some of you guys, you're realizing that you're alchemists here. You're manifestors. Okay? You can get what you want, how you want it to be as well, too. Yeah, I have boundaries coming out here. This is one of the things that I've been noticing coming out in the reads as well, too, is that people are stating their boundaries and they're standing on them. So I feel like this is something that you've had to do as well, too. I feel like you've gotten into the repetition of something here. Okay? And it's paying off. That's what something feels like to me. All of this work that you've been doing is paying off. Maybe at one point in time you kind of felt like, is all of this shit that I'm doing in vain? But it wasn't in vain. It was for you to become the best version of yourself so that you can meet someone who's also in the best version of themselves. And I feel like just continue to get better and better from there. Okay? Spirit, what's going on here with Divine Collective? So I do. Divine Feminine, look out for your Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine, look out for your Divine Feminine. No matter the gender, the sex, whatever the case may be, it's all energy. Okay? Let's do 2 more shuffles here. Spirit, what's going on here? I'm gonna wait for a flip. I don't know what that was, but y'all know me. I have to feel it. What's going on here, Spirit? So I have kin coming out here. Kin, okay? So I feel like there's something that's going on here where somebody's ready to create a family. We have 17 at the top of this card, okay? That adds to an 8. We didn't necessarily get 8s today, but that's what something feels like to me. I feel like you're getting ready to receive your good karma for a job well done here. There could be something here about Capricorn energy as well, too. Okay? What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have free expression coming out here as well, too. So I do. something almost kind of feels like to me, why do I feel like you were maybe getting ready to give up? Am I saying this right? I feel like you were getting ready to give up on something that it is that you really wanted. I don't know why I'm feeling that vibe, but I did. Kind of going back to that feeling like maybe something is in vain or something isn't, maybe this isn't going to happen for me. Maybe it's not supposed to happen for me. Like, I kind of feel like there was a level of frustration that you were experiencing in your most recent past here when it came to receiving the love. And everybody wants different things, right? There's still women out here that want to be wives. They want to be parents. They want to have the house with the picket fence and the golden retriever. Just work with me here, right? You may not want a dog, a golden, whatever the fuck. But it's kind of giving me the vibe of like, you still want those things. And I feel like the same thing if you're a divine masculine energy. Like, you still want your wife, right? You still want to be this provider, this protector, or you want to have this ... right? Mix things up as you feel the need to, okay? Because for some of you guys, you could be traditional. Some of you guys might not be as traditional. Take what resonates and leave the rest here, okay? But it's funny to me because this guy right here, this person here, they're crying in the mirror. So that's what something almost kind of feels like to me. Maybe feeling like you kind of have lost out on something or not knowing like if it was possible for you. But it feels like to me, in the midst of you crying, through being honest with yourself, right, this free expression it is that you're having, it feels like to me you've been able to get some things off of your shoulders, get some things that have been bothering you as well too out, maybe in regards to any trauma, any pain, any addictions here, anything maybe as well too with your childhood in regards to your own family. So I feel like you started to break through certain structures here, certain beliefs when it comes to certain people or about yourself. It just kind of feels like to me, there's a breath of fresh air that is kind of existing now. Okay, and I feel like it's allowing for you to go after the things it is that you want here. So I do. I feel like family is something that somebody is really like seeking or wanting. Even if you don't want kids, right? 2 people is a family. What else here, Spirit? And maybe this even too obviously requires you to be vulnerable with yourself. Because both of these cards, they're naked, essentially. The King card, they don't have any clothes on. Free expression, all he has around him is a towel. Somebody, you can have a tattoo, like right here. Okay? What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I am coming out here. So I am, you know what it's giving me? The first thing I heard is like, I am deserving. So I feel like there's something that's going on here where you had to know that you were deserving. I don't know what type of relationship dynamic it is that you came from prior to, but maybe it kind of made you feel like you weren't enough or some sort of shit like that. Like you weren't enough. Like I said as well too, with all these 3s coming out here, maybe dealing with somebody who was always out here in the fucking streets or dealing with other people, and maybe it was times you found yourself trying to maybe be in competition with another motherfucker. Like, this is my person, and you're sticking around and you don't need to be, and you know, we all go through certain shit. We grow through certain shit. So I kind of feel like even too, especially the way that this person is holding themselves or hugging themselves, it's kind of giving me the vibe of you having to show love to yourself where it was not existing prior to. I feel like you tried to maybe give somebody else the responsibility of loving you that would make you feel better about yourself, or maybe even feeling wanted to a certain degree, okay? And again, this person got gray hair. Maybe it's taking you some time, you know? I know, like, some of my my community is not all young people. Most of them, like, are around, like, 30s to mid-40s. But then I also have a group as well, too. Y'all in y'all 50s, y'all 60s, right? It's like, life isn't over. So continue to live. So I do. I feel like you guys are more stabilized in who it is that you are now. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. And that's why celebration is headed your way. You see, it's 2 people right here. So I do. I feel like you have found a sense of self, and I feel like so has this other person who's maybe kind of been floating about in the wind, but they've also been circulating in your energy here as well, too. Okay? So get ready. I do. I feel like there's a commitment on the horizon here. What is this? Yeah, look at this. Out of sight coming out here. So I kind of feel like I'm getting 2 things off of this card. The first thing being, I kind of feel like whatever environment or thought process that you were existing in prior to where it is that I feel like you are now, you had to let that shit go. In so many words, you've had to reframe your mindset so that you can be on the timeline it is that you're on now to find your person. Okay? But it also kind of feels like to me, whatever is going on with this particular individual that's getting ready to come in as well, they've left the bullshit behind as well too. There's a 5 on this card. Somebody is clearly ready for a change. They want something different. They don't want something that they're used to. Why am I hearing Sunshine Anderson? Heard it all before. Maybe this person has heard it all before. Shit, maybe you've heard it all before. It's like, I'm not putting up with nothing that feels familiar. That's the sort of vibe that it feels like it's giving me. Now, maybe when you meet this person, there could be a familiarity in the energy here, a soul resonance. But it feels like to me when it comes to certain antics, certain behaviors, manners, moods, you don't want to put up with certain shit. So it's like, that is not even in my cipher anymore. What else here, Spirit? There could be something here about mangoes. Look at this. I have evil eye and caged bird coming out here. Evil eye and caged bird. So, why does something maybe almost kind of feel like to me? Why do I feel like this is evil eye in regards to you and maybe whoever this person is? Somebody is evil eyeing y'all, or will be. This could potentially have something to do with somebody feeling left behind or some shit. A caged bird, evil eye. That's what something feels like to me. Who's mad? Who's a hater? What the fuck is going on? I knew we wasn't going to be able to get too far from the fuck shit. And this could also be somebody in association with this person. Maybe it does. It's giving me left behind. Left behind? Somebody who feels left behind? So they're evil eyeing this divine masculine here? What else here, Spirit? Let's keep going so we can get more info. I have a blessing in disguise coming out here. So I feel like, you know what it feels like to me too? It almost feels like to me, divine feminine, you could be in anticipation of someone. Like you're feeling somebody's energy coming in. But it almost feels like to me, maybe this divine masculine, I feel like while someone is looking for their person or their wife or whatever the case may be here, I feel like when the two of y'all bump into each other, it still kind of has an unexpected vibe when it comes to it. Okay? That's what something is almost giving me. You know, like we see on TV, the people bump into each other and the shit falls out of their hand. And as they look up, they're picking the shit up. They're looking each other in the eyes. Why am I seeing something like that? So it's like, who knows? This could even, God forbid, like anything too terrible. But this almost feels like to me, you might be in need or some shit. I don't know. Is your tire flat and someone comes to the rescue? Or I don't know. It feels like to me, I don't know. Like maybe you need help or you need assistance or some sort of shit like that. But the funny thing to me is there's ravens flying around this sword of truth as well too. So it's almost as if, again, I feel like this is the person who's coming in or the comforting message that's coming in. I feel like your spirit team is going to give you downloads or signals here that's kind of nudging you to like, hey, this person might ask for your number or some shit like that. Give them your number if you feel like it. Or that's what something almost kind of feels like to me. It's like somebody might take it upon themselves here, free expression, to express themselves to you. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have honor your word coming out here. So there's 2 swords here. Well, I mean, there's a lot of swords on this honor your word card. But it is. It's like a knight in shining armor. You see that shit? I'm telling you, confirmation. It is. I do. That's what I'm seeing. Again, take what resonates and leave the rest. And whichever way you might be in need here, okay? But someone's going to come in as your knight in shining armor. I know that shit sounds lame as fuck, but that's what I'm fucking getting. It's like they're coming to the rescue or some shit like that. There could even be here things as well too, divine feminine, that you might be tired of doing as well too. Again, men are, multifaceted as well too. You can do these things. So I feel like you've already been doing these things. But I'm getting this vibe of some of y'all. It's like, I sure am tired of taking out that trash. I sure would love somebody to go get my car washed, fill up my tank. Like, just like simple things. Go get the oil changed or go and fucking like, that's what something almost kind of feels like to me. But I feel like you've been doing a damn good job taking care of yourself and your responsibilities on your own. But it is. It's almost like, I don't know who I'm getting that for, but I'm getting that for somebody. So it's like, you want someone to come in to love you and be truthful with you, have good character. But it's like, shit, I want some help with that household shit too. Like, I see you, sis. I see you, okay? So I feel like whoever this person is, they're going to honor their word when it comes to you. They say they about to call you, take you out this weekend, that's what they're going to do. If they say that they're going to show up to help you shovel this fucking snow outside, then that's what the fuck they're gonna do. It feels like to me somebody who doesn't throw something out unless they can deliver. Okay? What else here, Spirit? There's also a little heart as well too on this blessings in disguise sword. There could be something about pearls as well. Okay? What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have mourning coming out here. Mourning, okay? So a loss here. So I feel like you had to lose in order to gain. It's giving me Ogun vibes, right? Things have to break down in order for new things to be created. So I feel like maybe at some point in time prior to this person that you're getting ready to meet, or for some of y'all, maybe you could be like, I've already met this person, whatever the case may be. It kind of feels like to me, maybe you did kind of go through some breakdowns here. I'm getting somebody who was crying a lot. Or some sort of shit like that. But I guess so. Even on this free expression card, this man, like I said, is crying. Again, this would be the divine masculine, the divine feminine, whatever the case may be. But it's like you have been waiting to connect with somebody and have a genuine connection. Because I feel like for some of y'all, that's what you're tired of as well, too. Maybe getting to know somebody just to realize that that's not who they said they were anyway. Or getting to know someone and they're dropping the ball. They can't be consistent. Like, it just kind of feels like to me you're tired of getting your hopes up. Or some sort of vibes like that. Okay? But even here, as we get ready to start our diagonal row here, I feel like, divine feminine, you don't have any loose ends. That's what something kind of feels like to me. And it's weird, because I want to say this divine masculine doesn't either, but it's somebody who's creeping in his fucking energy with this evil eye. And it feels like to me, whoever this person is, maybe this could be someone from their past that feels left out. They're caged. Almost as if they can't come near this person anymore. Or this divine masculine told them like, hey, I'm done. I don't really want to be with you anymore. Or some shit. That's what something kind of feels like to me. But it also feels like to me, whoever this divine masculine is, it was also so that they could get their life together as well too. Somebody could have been turned down or something. Why am I getting that vibe? I am. Celebration. This divine masculine could have already asked for somebody's hand in marriage or some shit. Already asked for somebody's hand in marriage. I am like in love with you. I want to be with you. Let's get married. Celebration. I want to have a family with you. But again, it's a man crying on this card. So maybe he didn't receive the answer it is that he wanted or some sort of vibes like that. What else here, Spirit? I think somebody made the wrong choice or some shit over there. Somebody that this divine masculine was fucking with or some shit. What else here, Spirit? I got heads up and I got autopilot coming out here. So one thing I'm getting is, I feel like this is heads up for you. Be mindful of the people that are circulating around you. Because I feel like somebody's going to end up stopping you. Somebody, you could have like a head wrap on right now. Okay, maybe you could have just bought some fresh flowers as well too. Okay? But it kind of feels like to me that both of y'all have been on autopilot here. By just really honing in on focusing on yourself, like I said. Okay? Yeah, look at this shit. Bottom of the deck. We already starting the next pile. Fall back. See how this chick has like a ball and chain on her ankle? That's what something almost feels like to me. A divine masculine fell back from somebody over here. And now it's like somebody's feeling some type of way, it almost feels like to be because they're not checking for them anymore or some shit. So now this chick is evil-eyeing him. And it's like, you're technically not even in the picture yet. Like I said, for some of y'all, you could be, right? Let's say you just met this person or you've been going strong with this person or something. But it feels like to me, this evil eye is not geared towards you. It's geared towards him because he fell back off of her. But you said you didn't want the motherfucker. So what is you mad for now? Why am I getting, what the fuck are those people's names on TikTok? Damn, what is the girl's name? Brene. Why am I getting that shit? And she was with old dude and he actually loved her and treated her right or some shit. But he's had this major ass glow up since he left her. So it's like he was already a good dude, but now he look even fucking better. It's like 20 times better. Like, that's what I'm fucking getting over here. So it's like this chick didn't want this dude or some sort of shit. But at some point in time, I feel like she was maybe using him because of what he could do or what he could provide or some shit like that. And then when push finally came to shove and it's like, I want to lock you down, this person was like, oh, hell no, that's not what I was really here for or something. So now they feeling some type of way because they're locked out and this man has fallen back. Shit, that's your loss. The fuck? The color purple can hold significance? A purple van just went down the street. Yeah, look at this. I have orgasm coming out here as well, too. So I do. I feel like whatever was going on here, maybe it was kind of like more sexual than anything. Maybe for this woman versus this divine masculine. Now, don't get me wrong. Divine masculine, you know, obviously they like, you know. But that's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. I feel like whoever this person is, they're generous. And it's not even just giving me like maybe money-wise, but with their time, with their attention. Even just, you know, when you have a big O, you feel good. That shit feel good, right? So even outside of the bedroom, it's just giving me the vibe of making someone feel good. It's kind of giving me the classic case of a guy who gives this girl all this attention and she don't really like him. But she like the dude who don't do shit for her, plays in her fucking face. Like, it's almost like it's giving me like that sort of vibes, to be honest. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay? But that's what something kind of feels like to me. And maybe at one point in time, that's what this man thought that he was only operating as at some point. Was like, am I just like a dick for you? Or what the fuck is going on here? Or, no. Almost as if trying to reassure someone like they actually do like them or they do da-da-da-da-da. I don't know how long they were kicking it with each other or in a relationship or some sort of vibes like that. But at the very least, I feel like somebody wanted to take something further with someone that they were dealing with prior. And now they don't fell back from them because it's like, well, now you out of sight, out of mind. I'm not focused on you anymore. I'm not worried about you anymore. Oh, well. This person might be giving you orgasms plus whatever the fuck else is going on here. Somebody is realizing they missed their opportunity. They did. And now this your man or your woman. Well, what else here, Spirit? Somebody, you could be 35, possibly 24, 23 maybe. I have with condition coming out here. With condition, okay? I do. This is giving me two things. So first thing being, going back to our diagonal row. I almost kind of feel like whoever this person is that this divine masculine was dealing with in their past, it's like, and again, right, you have certain like requirements, if you will, right, of people to be in a relationship. And it shouldn't be anything that is unrealistic, you know what I'm saying? But that's what something might almost kind of feel like to me over here. Like I do. I feel like something over there wasn't really love for real. I feel like maybe this divine masculine was falling in love with this woman, but she was on some other shit. I feel like it had something to do with literally what she could get from him. Maybe sometimes it could be money. Sometimes it could be a meal. Sometimes it could be and again, right, you're supposed to take care of your lady. So I'm not trying to, negotiate that part. But I also am a firm believer as well, too, that you shouldn't just use a man either. Now if y'all like to play in them streets, well, they use us, so I'm gonna use them. Well, that's because you fucking off with a fuck motherfucker. Okay? At the end of the fucking day. Okay? But I feel like on the flip side here, I also feel like this is speaking to what I was talking about earlier. Like, I feel like there's certain things that you are not going to deal with or put up with anymore, Divine Feminine, when it comes to your Divine Masculine. And vice versa with you, Divine Masculine. It's like I feel like you guys have seen certain behaviors here that, again, you don't want to deal with anymore. Certain manners you don't want to deal with anymore. You want honesty. And that might be the main thing here that you're definitely seeking. Maybe y'all have dealt with a lot of liars. People who don't hold their word here. Okay? And maybe for some of y'all, you've been experiencing that for quite some time. Maybe outside of just romantic relationships. It's like, I'm tired of putting up with people who don't know if they coming or going, or whatever the case may be. So I do feel like this with condition card, 33 here, someone could be 6. That's something that you've had to heal, right? Not allowing the rose-colored lenses to throw you off. Or maybe in your spirit, something is a fucking lie, but maybe you still kind of went with it because, well, maybe you don't want to lose this person. Or, maybe they could be telling the truth. Maybe I'm tripping. No. So I feel like there are certain things here, going back to those boundaries we saw when I split this deck, that it's like, if you cross this boundary the first time, I'm not putting up with that shit. So I kind of feel like that's what your conditions are here, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Okay? What else here, Spirit? Yeah, you figured this out in your moment of solitude, in your season of singleness. Okay? And that's so funny to me. There's a 06 here. 0606 is commitment. So what I do is like, y'all are actually ready for this commitment now. I feel like y'all have had to go through a lot of different experiences to get you to this point so that you're able to actually do this. Okay? There could be something about the mountains here, water, the trees. Okay, there's a lot of trees going on in both of these cards here. Okay? Hell, even on this morning card as well, too. This could even be you, not just morning, but the morning, the rising. I prefer to say rising. But for some of you guys, you might meet this person in the rising, in the morning. So be on the lookout for that or some sort of vibes. For some of y'all, this could even be on an airplane, autopilot, pilot. Who knows? Somebody could even be a pilot. Okay? I don't know where you're going. If this is a work trip, if this is a solo. Some of you guys might meet somebody on a solo vacation at the airport, on the airplane, or some sort of vibes like that here. For some of y'all, kind of rare, but what could also happen here too is you meet somebody wherever it is that your destination is at. You thinking you supposed to be meeting them in your city, and your person not even in your city. They on the other side of the world. Or in another state, in another country. Shit, maybe for some of y'all, another whole fucking continent. Whatever the case might be going on here. What else here, Spirit? So that season of singleness served you well, right? I feel like sometimes people are so ready to get out of that season that it's like you haven't done all it is that you need to do. And of course, there's still ways in which you're going to build with this person and learn more things about yourself. But I do kind of feel like your spirit team wanted you to be in a certain space before they delivered this person to you. What else here, Spirit? What's this clapping at me? Yeah, look at this. The silver lining. So I do. It's like you guys are coming out of the dark here. Okay? Jasmine Sullivan can hold significance. She has a song called Silver Lining on her reality show album. Reality. So yeah, you're about to have a new reality here. What else here, Spirit? So it's like, again, the tears weren't for anything. Maybe the nights of feeling like you were alone weren't just for anything. Okay? Maybe some of y'all, you had to learn how to be on your own too. Take what resonates and leave the rest. I don't know if some of you guys are kind of used to, you're in a relationship and you're in the next one and then you're in the next one because you don't like being alone or you don't like being abandoned or you don't like, you had a codependency issue or whatever the case may be. Again, we all have our issues. Okay? Take what resonates and leave the rest. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. So now this is a real opportunity to follow your heart. Okay? And this divine masculine, that's what I like, because that's what you would assume at least, right? The hand on the top looks more like a business suit, and the chick at the bottom is kind of giving like she has on a blouse. Okay? Sort of vibes here. Okay? There could be something here about a businessman, businesswoman, or some sort of vibes, or you take yourself seriously or your business seriously in whichever way, your personal business, your professional business. This could even be a work trip or some shit here or something. Okay? What I do. And I think I like the way that this picture looks too, because of course a woman is more known for giving her heart, right? Like it's almost like that's an automatic, right? We're more of the emotional ones, but I like this picture. This is a man who is in touch with his feminine side. Or again, reverse roles as much as y'all like, depending on what y'all like, okay? Because y'all know me, I don't give a fuck. You can like this damn tree out here. Why is it making me think of Superstar? And she was making out with the tree and shit. But whatever the fuck you like, bitch. Inanimate objects, whatever the hell. But but I do. I feel like whoever this man is, he's taking the lead. He's taking the lead. Somebody, you could be 37, 33. Okay? You could be born on the 16th, the 17th, the 2nd, the 14th, the 5th, the 24th, the 18th, the 8th, the 15th, the 23rd, the 19th, the 9th, the 13th, the 6th, the 7th. What else here, Spirit? What's this? Yeah, look at this. I have sacrifice coming out. This man is ready to do it all. You could be born on the 4th here. Okay? Child. Why is this chick trying to act like she's so hurt? Because it's so funny to me, too. You see the arrows, right? Like bow and arrow that's going on with this deer. There could be something about deer as well, too. I don't know, somebody you've seen some most recently in your backyard, off the road. Maybe even you have seen a dead deer off the street or the highway or some shit most recently. It's giving me two things. One thing I feel like is like the past for you is like, that's a done deal. You've washed your hands of that. You've healed yourself from those situations, whatever the case may be. But I also feel like there's something that's going on here with whoever this old chick is or some shit like that when it comes to this divine masculine. Like, does she want him to chase her or some shit? But then, like I said, I'm under the impression that the energy that I'm channeling is, you didn't want him anyway? Or, like, are you playing games? Like, we don't move from confusion, broad. Like, see, that's what I don't like. If I'm feeling confused, you're a bag of fucking confusion. There go that 2444 bus again. Yeah, this divine masculine, he's divinely protected from this fuck shit. It is. 2. It's giving me 2 of cups. Somebody who's wanting to maybe try to come back into union with this person, or we can start over, right? 0 from scratch. Quadruple zeros over here. Yeah, this top card here says reset, reset. So, I'm not feeling it at all. I do. It's like somebody wants this divine masculine to chase them or some shit. And it's like, I get it, right? To a certain degree, the man is the hunter, right? The hunter here. But ain't nobody about to be doing all of that shit. Like, no, you said you didn't want me. You don't want this. You don't want to be with me, or you don't want to marry me, or whatever what I thought we was doing, trying to create a family or some shit. Like, you just wasted my fucking time. That's what I feel like this divine masculine feels like. He's over time wasters or some shit. I feel like you're over the liars, so is he. He's over time wasters. Like, ew. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have a miscarriage, and it flipped out here in the reverse. You know what this is giving me? Ooh. Why do I feel like maybe somebody was pregnant, didn't tell this divine masculine, and had like an abortion or some shit? Now, again, I get it. It's your body. You can do whatever you want to do with it. But to not tell somebody, or somebody ends up finding out something, I do. I feel like whoever this chick was, she didn't really want a life with him for real. I do. I feel like there was a level of like using or some sort of shit that was going on over here. Maybe this could even have been like technically like his first child or some sort of vibes I kind of feel like I'm getting here. This man is crushed when it comes to this situation. That's why he's out of sight, out of mind. I feel like this chick was just like doing too much. Doing way too fucking much. Or something. What's at the bottom here, Spirit? I have certainty coming out. So look at y'all too. That's y'all too. Kicking it. Maybe off the beach, off the lake. Or some sort of vibes like that. Talking, chilling, getting comfortable with each other. Okay, got legs wrapped around each other and shit. Somebody could be 29, born on the 29th here. Okay? But it is. Maybe from y'all's like first conversation. Ding. From y'all's first conversation here, it's almost like this person is like lost while you're talking, but in a good way. Like lost in what it is that you have to say, or there could be something that, I don't know, again, maybe what you do for work or but somebody is interested in what you do or some shit. It's like you're learning something new or some sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. What else here, Spirit? Ooh, look at this. And you gonna have this person's baby. I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards. Of course, Source is always giving me the vibe of the divine here. Okay? But it is. Ooh. I feel like whoever this chick is, I'm telling you, she's definitely giving this man the evil eye now because he's not paying her no attention. But again, because of our diagonal row, I feel like she'll blah, 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 I feel like she's gonna eventually start giving you the evil eye. Because you got to still be watching somebody to know what they're doing. So it almost gives me the vibe of somebody wanting to know, well, what's occupying your time now? And the funny thing to me about it is I feel like the both of y'all have been in some form of solitude since both of y'all's last relationships here. So, okay, girl. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I got Two-Face coming out here. This was a two-faced broad. This was a two-faced broad that this motherfucker was dealing with. And she throwing her hands up and shit, giving him side eye. I'm telling you, the fucking evil eye. And then on the opposite side of this, her eyes are closed. So something to me almost feels like to me not really paying attention to someone here. Not too concerned about what their needs are for real. But you know, she got on the jewelry and the earrings and the whatever the fuck. And then one more for the plot. Yeah, look at this. I have tension coming out here. And you see them, they're cutting a cord. So there could be something going on here where the both of you guys have cut cords here. Okay? I do. I feel like that shit is fucking over. And look at this. Somebody gonna end up wanting forgiveness. But somebody is remaining still here. So they're not gonna want this person anymore. Look at that. Tension, forgiveness, and stillness. There could be something here about taking care of yourself, working out. Okay, yoga. Some of you guys, you could have an altar here as well too. Yeah, look at this shit. I got shelter. Yeah, you and somebody are definitely getting ready to move ahead with each other. Ooh, I like this. I don't know who this other chick is, but girl, whew, you might as well keep it pushing. That's what something feels like to me. You might as well. Spirit, where you want me to go to next? Now my phone is just a ding, ding, dinging. Where are we going to next, Spirit? Give me a moment. Y'all know I do this shit in real time. Where do you want me to go to next, Spirit? I'm searching, I'm looking, I'm searching. I'm like, do I want to do traditional Kipper? Is this what I want to do? Or do I want to do... I'm stuck between two decks, y'all. Coffin. That's funny. Coffin and then Death and Rebirth are both at the bottom of these decks, which are essentially the same thing. I'm going to do these. So you guys have gone through a death and a rebirth here. Okay? What else here, Spirit? Ooh, look at this. I have resentment coming out here. That's what's going on with this chick over here. She's resentful of this man for not continuing to like run behind her ass or some shit. I guess, girl. Spirit, what is kin and free expression? I done spent 45 minutes on the first deck, child. That's because I be trying to give y'all all the details that I be pulling up. That's why. I don't know. I just don't like leaving any stone left unturned. My spirit team tell me to say it. Shit, I'm going to fucking say it. Spirit, what is kin and free expression? Kin and free expression? So I have exploration coming out here. And it's funny to me, it landed totally sideways here. Okay? My spirit team is telling me to leave it sideways. So I do. I feel like there was more exploration you had to do. There was more seeking out of yourself that you had to do. Realizing who it is that you are. What do you want? What will you accept? What won't you accept? Why did I choose this person my damn self? Taking some accountability also. Right? And then I feel like as well, even with the kin being here, like I said, going back to maybe your own family life and how it is that you grew up, maybe you were used to a certain structure, or you saw your mama do it, or you saw your daddy do it. So maybe you thought that that's the way that it was supposed to be, or you had to unlearn to relearn, or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting on both sides here in our horizontal row, really and truly. But maybe even more so specifically for you, Divine Feminine. Maybe even too, there could have been a level of emotional neglect that occurred for you as well too. Okay? So, I feel like you had to become more acquainted with yourself. And I feel like that took a lot of deep healing here. Emotional healing, cellular healing here. Okay? What else here? Maybe some of you guys could also notice a change in your appearance. Like even specifically like your skin. I don't know. I'm seeing somebody's skin has cleared up. Or it's glowing more or something. Or some sort of vibes. What else here, Spirit? And I feel like it's because you're being more honest with yourself as well, too. Cobalt blue can hold significance. I have passion coming out here. What is this that fell out? Yeah, look at this. Order and peace. So I feel like you have more passion about where it is that you're headed in life. And that has brought you peace. Okay? That's what something kind of feels like to me. I'm telling you, you had to like I said, reset or take time for yourself to figure out what it is that you actually wanted. You know? Maybe it was just like you're trying to see what everybody has to offer, but what do you want? So I feel like you're at a position now where it's like you can't be shaken. You can't be disturbed. Because since you learn how to be by yourself now, you're not fainting at the thought of, oh my God, someone wants to be with me. Like, yeah, all of this is great and exciting, right? And it's like you're going to have the right person who's coming in to honor a commitment with you. And this is the right spirit and all of that. But it feels like to me, you've learned that, you know what, if this shit ain't for me, I can gladly go back to being by myself. Why struggle with another person there when I could just struggle on my damn own? And I feel like you got through the struggle, if you will. Okay? So now I feel like there is this level of passion that you are ready to share with someone else. Spirit, what is I am in celebration? I am in celebration. Hermitage coming out here. A lot of this shit has to deal with being single and having wisdom. It just does. It really, really does. You really had to sit by yourself. There could have even been something going on with relationships around you, maybe in regards to your own family or maybe friends that you consider family. Like, you know, like, are you okay? What's kind of going on with you? Blase, blase, blue. You know, we're not really hearing from you. Or it's like maybe you might kind of pop out, but you weren't popping out as often. Or some sort of shit like that. But it's because I feel like you were trying to get your shit together. Even with celebration coming out. You know, I'll come and maybe kick it with y'all for y'all's birthdays. Maybe certain special days or some sort of vibes like that. Or if you're kind of in the mood to where it's like, okay, let me go ahead and get out of the house or whatever the case may be. But I feel like you did really try to dive deeper sink in deeper into like your responsibilities here, and not just responsibilities when it comes to your career, especially too, since I kind of feel like I'm in that vibration as well too. Maybe some of you guys, you're really good at what it is that you do, or some sort of shit like that. There could even be something going on where I feel like this relationship will help you also create a work-life balance here. You know how they like to say that shit. But I really do feel that way. Like maybe for a period of time, a lot of work just occupied your energy or some shit. And again, it's like, okay, I want to be able to share this with somebody. You know? Like, okay, it's cool. I can, catch a flight and pop a bottle of champagne, but I want to enjoy the flight, again, with somebody else, right? Going up with somebody else, popping the bottle with somebody else because we're celebrating our love, or we're celebrating all the good things that are coming our way, right? The new baby. Speaking of babies, I see one in the backseat of this car. The new baby, the new house, the new Suburban, bitch, the new whatever. Whatever it is that you want to celebrate, okay? But I feel like a lot of this was gaining knowledge and becoming just acquainted with who you are. I feel like that's really, really sticking out here. What else here, Spirit? It's like you got to be whole on your own before you try to get with somebody else. Because everybody thinks they're missing something until they find their other person. You're not missing shit. You're whole on your own. This person is supposed to add to, right, the experience. What else here, Spirit? I have creation, and then I also have hope coming out here as well, too. So all of the things that you've been hoping for, you're getting ready to create them. And that's why this celebration is here. Hello. This is giving me multiple celebrations. I feel like first one being just being excited about whoever this new person is. And then obviously leading you into these life changes as well, too. Okay? Spirit, what is out of sight, caged bird, and evil eye? Out of sight, caged bird, and evil eye. So I have enlightening coming out here. Enlightening. So I'm getting two things off of this card. First thing being, whoever this divine masculine is, somebody could be a Pisces energy. Enlightening, hangman, sacrifice is already in this vertical row. So somebody could be a Pisces energy. But it feels like to me, whoever this divine masculine is, I feel like he's had to go through the same things as you as well too. In one way or another. Trying to determine who he really wants. Why am I checking for this chick so much? I do feel like she was wearing a mask or some sort of shit like that. Obviously creating some form of an illusion here when it came to him. But I do also feel like there's an intuitive nature around him as well too. Especially if he is maybe like a water sign or some sort of shit like that. But I feel like whoever this other woman is, it's funny to me. You see the eye of Ra on both sides here. So it almost looks like someone is watching or looking. See that? Watching the sun here. The sun, the masculine. So this chick is definitely still watching him. And it's like she doesn't like what she sees, or she doesn't like the being ignored. She doesn't like being ignored. What else here? So divine masculine, you're getting the evil eye from somebody who doesn't really want you for real because you're ignoring them. Yeah, look at this. I got resentment coming back out here. I knew this was this chick. Somebody's getting their karma here as well too. Number 8, karma. Somebody's getting their fucking karma. And they did it to themselves, which is the crazy part to me. There's definitely something here about a bow and arrow. Because, we already got the arrows and the deer. And then you can see it on this picture here as well, too. There could definitely be something about Valentine's Day coming up. That came out for me in another reading, like 1 or 2 readings ago or some sort of shit like that. Because obviously we're in that energy as a society here, whatever the fuck. So, again, take what resonates and leave the rest. Somebody could even too be expecting something for Valentine's Day, but like they're not gonna get it or some sort of shit like that. Somebody is delusional as hell. This chick is delusional, but she's resentful because this dude isn't paying her any fucking attention. But he's basically like, why should I? I know the truth about you now. I know what it is that you really wanted from me or some shit. And like I said, I feel like maybe whoever she was trying to use her body here, even with the big O coming out here, trying to use her body or something to receive or gain things from this dude. Maybe that's what she used to, or some shit. I don't know. That's almost the sort of vibe I feel like I'm getting here as well too. I feel like whoever this chick is, she bumped into somebody who was like a real divine masculine. Maybe something that she always wanted for real, but I feel like she hasn't healed herself. She's been treated or some sort of shit like that. We all been treated to a certain degree. But I feel like her ass has been treated or some sort of shit like that. Instead of going within and trying to heal, it's like, well, if you can't beat them, join them. So now she's one of those or some sort of vibe that I feel like I'm getting here, and she played herself. That's what the fuck I'm telling you. She played her fucking self. Spirit, what is blessings in disguise and honor your word? And now she mad giving this man the evil eye because he done fell back. And then on top of that, I feel like there's a level of resentment coming from this card towards her, because I'm telling you, there was something about a child here. There was something about a child, and I feel like there was an abortion that was had or some shit. I'm telling you, Spirit, what is blessings in disguise and honor your word? And this don't give me, this would have been the man to leave you hanging, and like, no, somebody was pissed about that. And I keep hearing first child, like this was their first child or something. I do. Somebody is done with her ass. Spirit, what is blessings in disguise and honor your word? So I have protection coming out here. I told you, I don't know what it is about this little pile that I feel like this is your knight in shining armor coming in to assist you with some sort of help. And the crazy thing to me about it is, see how he's in the boat? The boat gives me transportation. Didn't I say something about somebody's car? Your car, your tire, you need a jump or some sort of shit like that. It's something going on there. But it's like somebody who's already coming in to show you that they're capable of doing something for you. You know what I mean? Like what a man can do, sort of vibes. Like, oh, okay, you good with your hands? Oh, look at you. You know how to change the tire and shit? Oh, God. Okay, it's going to be something like that. Like, it's going to turn you on. You know how women are. You know, we like to see men doing shit with their hands. Okay, go fix something, baby. Like, let me see you. Oh, you fixed the leak? Well, come fix this one. Okay, that's what I'm saying, you know. But, let me get back on track, honey. Y'all know the Scorpio in me, baby. She just be, What else here, Spirit? So somebody's already showing you that they can protect you. They got you. They'll show up for you. Okay, somebody's going to tell you, again, before a celebration or at this celebration, a wedding here, whatever the case may be. That's how I'm kind of feeling, to be honest. But, like, I'm going to protect you. And I'm going to protect you in more ways than one. Not even just physically. But I'm going to protect you emotionally, spiritually, mentally. I'm going to provide for you. I know that's right, boo. Hold on, let me get my fingers together. What else here, Spirit? Ding. I keep getting so many cards coming out together, child. Yeah, look at this. I have death and rebirth, and I also have renewal coming out here as well, too. So I do feel like through the ups and downs, because again, no relationship is perfect, right? No relationship is perfect. So I feel like whatever you guys' why is, if you know what your why is, why y'all love each other, or why you want to be together, what it is that you see in each other, it's giving me foundation. I feel like you guys are going to build something on a sturdy foundation, something that's strong here. So it's like when shit does get a little rocky, or y'all are going through a little moment, it's like y'all can come back centered. That's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting off of this. This don't give me no, we gonna go on a break and then just see what happened. Ain't no taking no breaks. Motherfucker, you want to take a break around here? We broke the fuck up. How about that? I don't know if some of y'all have dealt with that before. Well, let's just take a break from each other and just, kind of see. No, ain't no breaks. Now, there could, of course, be something where it's like, okay, like, let me get myself a minute to get my mind together or get my thoughts together, whatever the case may be, and like, let's finish this conversation, you know, like later on or something. But it's not giving me the vibe of somebody who's trying to take a detour, if you will, or deviate away from the issue or the problem, or just putting it up underneath the rug or some sort of shit. And then on here, it says happy. I feel like you're going to be very, very happy with whoever this person is. Okay? This is your opportunity. It's like another chance in love. Spirit, what is morning, heads up, and autopilot? Morning, heads up, and autopilot. And it's so funny to me because this man right here is on his knees. So it's giving me the vibe of like, will you marry me? Will you da-da-da-da-da? Morning, heads up, and autopilot. I have darkness coming out here. So yeah, that about sums it up. Darkness, morning, I would think so. So I do. I kind of feel like one thing I'm hearing is to keep your head up. Tupac can hold significance here, okay? But I do. That's why this silver lining is coming out in this vertical row. I feel like there have been, like I said, maybe little instances here throughout your spiritual journey, especially as you kind of have come out of the cave or out of the darkness here, where it's like, okay, I'm starting to see the light again, or I'm starting to see the things that I want manifest in front of me. And I feel like what is also making you more visible to the love frequency is the way in which you've seen things come through for you in other areas of your life. Certain miracles, certain blessings that God has bestowed upon you for authentically being you. Again, being in free expression. If today you're feeling sad or in turmoil, cool. Tomorrow I'm feeling great about myself, cool. I just feel like you're honoring your commitment to yourself, to feel your feelings, to go through the cycles it is that you need to go through, knowing that you come out on the other side stronger here. Okay? Same thing with both of you guys, Divine Collective. But then I also feel like this darkness speaks to whoever this chick is over here. You in the dark now. Because somebody not checking for you anymore. The head is on a swivel so that they can find their divine feminine or divine masculine, but it's not in this person's direction in so many words. There could be, I'm hearing distraction. There could be something going on here where someone tries to distract this divine, well, this person, this chick over here, tries to distract this divine masculine, but he has tunnel vision with this autopilot coming out here. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have understanding coming out here. So I feel like the both of you guys are going to have an understanding of each other, inner, under, over, okay? Whatever it is that you like to say. It's funny to me, Newt is here too, right? We got the orgasm, nut, Newt. I'm just saying, bitch, okay? Things might get steamy rather quickly or some shit. I don't know. Take a resonance and leave the rest. That's what something almost kind of feels like to me. Head up, orgasm, Newt. I'm just saying. Because the way that y'all two is wrapped up in each other over here on this certainty card, that's what I'm feeling like. There might be like this instant attraction. And obviously, like, the sexual attraction usually hits first, right? When you see somebody who you think looks good or whatever the case may be, you don't know that person. So it's your body parts that are kind of going off here. But it's something about the two of y'all sitting down and having a conversation. It's like somebody likes hearing you talk, for real. Like they're enamored by what it is that you have to say, what it is that you know. I feel like there is a level of like intellect that you have here that somebody is fascinated by or something. And something feels like it does feel like it is. Even here with source, like you're a source of inspiration or information. Why am I getting somebody, you might know some of the most random fucking facts in the world. You might be a random facts type of person. And it's like, oh wow, I never knew that. Like, that's the sort of vibes I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Why am I hearing Erykah Badu? Can I get a window seat? Don't want nobody next to me. You might be the person who likes the window seat on the plane. I don't know why I keep getting this plane vibe, but I just do. This could be very specific, okay? But you know what? That even might be another indicator, right? You're getting on a morning flight. Usually motherfuckers don't want to talk on the flight, period, no matter what time of day it is. But especially in the fucking rising. This could be fairly soon, too. You're on a flight. You don't usually really want to talk to somebody. But it feels like to me somebody is going to carry a conversation with you or some shit. And it's like y'all going to end up talking the whole fucking flight or something. This flight might not even be that long. It could be maybe an hour to 2 hours or some shit possibly. Or, again, take what resonates and leave the rest. Simba Pooh out there barking, confirmation. So I do. The two of y'all, like I said, you could be going to the same destination here. Whether you're going or coming back or something. Spirit, what's fall back and orgasm? I gotta speed up. What's fall back and orgasm? I'm getting lost in the sauce here. What is this? I have stability and equilibrium coming out here. Yep. So I do. This divine masculine was providing some form of stability and equilibrium over here. That's the crazy thing to me about it. But I feel like that's all this person wanted from them. I feel like they didn't actually want the divine masculine. They want what they could have provided to them. And I feel like whoever this divine masculine is, because he's grown, sex isn't enough. Like, I'm sorry. That shit just starts to get old after a while. Like, it's cool in the beginning. Or it might hold you over for a little while or something. But it's like somebody who wanted more. Who expected more from somebody. But it was like, I don't know. Number 9 on this card. Endings, completions. I do. I feel like he really wanted to build or grow here. Maybe thought this chick was the truth or some shit. And maybe there could have even been something going on in this energy divine masculine where you were starting to feel held back. Even with the cage bird coming out. Like, not only now have you fallen off or fallen back. J. Cole can hold significance. Okay. But I don't know. Maybe this started to affect your mood. But I guess so. Again, it's a divine masculine on this card crying. I do. I feel like something started to affect your mood or some sort of shit like that. And then finding out about like this child that you were supposed to have here. I feel like it was a lot going on. I don't know why I feel like you thought maybe you had like a good girl. Why am I hearing that? Like you had a good girl or some shit. But this was not what you were expecting or what you actually had for real or something. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have faith and wisdom. And it came out sideways. So I do. I feel like there's something that's going on here where you lost your faith. And it's crazy to me. Isis, Newt, Isis, the mother here. I'm telling you, I'm fucking telling you. That shit came out sideways, bro. This chick knew that she was fucking pregnant or some shit. And had an abortion. I'm fucking telling you. She knew. Wisdom. I feel like whoever this divine masculine was, he was faithful to her. Would have been a great father as well, too. This might even be, and that might even be why, blah, blah, blah. That might be why this kin card came out up here in our diagonal row as well, too. For real, he was mourning his child. Someone who was another expression of him. And I get it. It's like if you were like, you know, oh my God, this is too far. I don't want this kid. Da, 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 da. But this chick still wanted to have, I don't know. It's like, it's weird to me. But see, that's why I'm so confused. Because like, I feel like there was an offer on the table. She didn't want it. But then it's like, you still want to be able to be around somebody. but not like give them what they want. Like, how is that a relationship? You know what I mean? Like, obviously there's give and take and everything, but it feels like to me, if you don't want no real commitment, find somebody who don't want a real commitment. But then you over here feeling some type of way because he's choosing to move the fuck on because he don't want what you want. At the end of the day, ew, she about to piss me off. Spirit, what is with condition and solitude? With condition and solitude? So I have Genesis coming out here. Genesis. So Genesis is the beginning of something here. Okay? So yeah, the beginning of your season of singleness here is what drove you towards realizing what you will accept or not accept, what you want, what you don't want here. So essentially starting over. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have wisdom coming out here. I mean, you can't beat that. I keep talking about wisdom in this reading. A lot of y'all needed more wisdom, more life experience, more time to grow up here. So something feels like to me. Spirit, what is silver lining and follow your heart? So I don't want to look up. I'm already an hour 10 in. Look at this. Truth and fairness coming out here. I like this. This is the third truth card, technically, because we have blessings in disguise with the sword of truth. Honor your word. And now we have truth and fairness coming out. So this is the truth. Your team here, they want you to follow your heart. This person is going to be fair to you. This divine masculine or divine feminine is going to be fair to you here. They are the silver lining. The silver lining in the darkness here. This is like the person who fills your cup when you can't fill it on your own. This is the person who knows you need a pick-me-up, so they give you that extra compliment. This is the person who does shit for you just because. It's not even a special fucking occasion. I just woke up early today to make you breakfast because I wanted to. I brought flowers back to the house today because I wanted to. Oh, I got you this because I heard you talking about it a week ago. Like, this is somebody listens here. They pay attention. They study you, but not in the way to manipulate you, in a way to learn how to love you better. And I feel like as time continues to go on, it's just going to get better and better. I feel like there's a level of consistency here that somebody is going to have. It's like, I'm also hearing too, like someone is going to keep dating you. Maybe for some of y'all, you dealt with some of that shit before. Like somebody is so ready in the fucking beginning, like you're going on dates, you're doing all of these things, and then a few months in or a year in, or you finally did marry them, it's just like, where's the effort? We not going out no more. We ain't fucking no more. We ain't. Or again, that's what somebody thinks it should be. Well, I mean, I'm here, we have sex. Yeah, but all we do is go to work, come home, cook dinner, maybe fuck once or twice out of the week, or, you know, whatever your schedule is with that. Okay, maybe that's me, bitch, but listen, bitch, we need to be fucking more that. But, like, come on. Like, hello. So I do. This is the direction you're supposed to be going in. Thank you. Something new here. A new bitch. Transformation coming out here. I do. This is going to be different than anything you've ever experienced before. I just definitely feel that way. And the scales are right here as well, too. Right? So that's the vibe that I feel like I'm getting here. The two of y'all, I almost want to say, are cut from the same cloth here. You're cut from the same cloth. I like that. Spirit, what is sacrifice and miscarriage in the reverse? Sacrifice and miscarriage in the reverse? So I have prosperity coming out here. I figured as much. I'm like, this man would have done anything. I feel like anything for this chick, especially their baby here. Child. What else here, Spirit? But I feel like that's all she wanted from him. This is giving me the vibe of a guy who is well equipped, for real. But I don't know what it is about him that she didn't want or some shit. Like I said, I do feel like maybe she was treated to a certain degree. Maybe she's like, I don't want to put my all into it because you're not going to give me your all, or you're going to screw me over at the last minute or something. But he ain't do that shit. But even with prosperity, he's giving me money. She gathered up some sort of coin and went to get this abortion. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have meditation coming out here. And you see the Ankh. You see the fucking Ankh. The Ankh is the ovaries, the phallus. I told you. So she sat on this shit. Something feels like to me, you sat on this, you thought about it, and then you did what you did. And again, of course, right? You want to sit on a decision like, should I get an abortion? Should I not? That's a big fucking decision to make. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just different. I feel like everybody should at least know. You know, like I said, at the end of the day, your body, your choice, whatever the case may be. But like, I don't know. Take what resonates for you and leave the fucking rest. But to just leave somebody totally out of the conversation, especially somebody who, I feel like this chick would have known that this person would have wanted that or did want that. That's what something feels like to me. You know this man wanted this. Especially with you, because I feel like at one point in time, this was spoken about or some. I feel like it was a lot of leading this divine masculine on. That's what it feels like to me. You led him on, you made him to believe certain things, and then when push came to shove, it was, nah, I don't want that shit. And then you went and killed y'all's child. What the fuck? I don't like it. What's at the bottom here? I have intelligence coming out. Yeah, definitely confirmation on that conversation y'all are having. I have healing coming out here. The conversations could also have stuff to do with healing, your healing journeys. Okay? I feel like there's a spiritual essence here, of course. I also have completeness coming out here as well, too. So I do. I feel like that's more confirmation of Spirit talking about earlier how you're complete on your own. But I feel like this is someone else who's coming in to maybe even just solidify or be a confirmation of where it is that you're at and where you're going. And one more for the plot, perseverance. So I do. I feel like y'all are kind of in it to win it here. Y'all gonna be one of them people. Y'all gonna be talking to y'all grandkids. Yeah, me and your grandma, we've been married for 60 years. Like, that's what it feels like to me. Even here with the King card, right? They're all gathering around, like sharing stories or some shit. This might be like a big family or some sort of vibes. Like, y'all might have a couple kids or something. Or like your kids will have quite a few kids or some sort of shit like that. Like, this is giving me like family gatherings or something. Or maybe this is something someone has always wanted. Especially maybe even too for some of y'all who either come from very small families or you feel like your family dynamic was a little like all over the place, or you could have been like in a single parent household or some sort of vibe. Like, that's been somebody's desire, is to like be around family or something that I feel like I'm getting here. I like it. Let's see. Get my cards here. What's at the bottom? Look at this, y'all. I got the sun. I love that. And let's split the deck. Look at this, the Knight of Cups. I told you, your knight in shining armor. Bitch. Stop playing with me. And I did say somebody could be a Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Of course, the sun is Leo as well, too. Child, I'm telling you, this divine masculine is here, honey. Or divine masculine, you already know what to do. Your divine feminine is out here. Y'all, this is a little lengthy read, honey, but it's worth it. Spirit, what is kin expression? I'm sorry, kin free expression, exploration sideways, order and peace and passion. Kin free expression, exploration sideways, order and peace and passion. So I have the hanged woman coming out here. Pisces energy. Bro, who the fuck is a Pisces? If Pisces don't come out in the end, When I do who's resonating the most, number one, I'd be highly surprised. And number two, if it doesn't, we're including that in. We're including that in because it ain't no way in hell. And it's funny to me, again, we got sacrifice down here. That's what the hangman is. So I feel like the two of y'all have kind of been in this position where it is that you had to sacrifice an old way of thinking, an old mindset. You've had to sit with yourself long enough to kind of put yourself into position. I'm also hearing to put yourself back together as well, too. Yeah, it's like walking away from the noise here, the Eight of Cups. And you know what else the noise could be? Maybe even for some of y'all going back to this, some of y'all's family. When you gonna get married? When you having kids? When you bringing somebody to Sunday dinner? When you bringing them over for the holidays? I feel like some of y'all feel like you're like you were running out of time or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Maybe some of y'all got to a point as well, too, even with this free expression. Like, could y'all stop asking me that? Like, damn. Okay. Because I feel like it puts you in a position, too, or maybe some of y'all felt sad about that sometimes. Because it's like, damn, I do want to bring somebody home or I do want to love her, but, like, stop pressing me. Shit. That's what something else kind of feels like to me as well, too. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. The world. I do. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. I feel like there was something that was going on with the world around you. Like I said, even outside of just these lovers and shit like that who are circulating around and screwing you up and all types of shit like that. But I feel like you had to walk away from the world's, like, what's the word that I'm looking for? I don't know. Just like the conversations that were being had about you. We praying for you for a husband. Like, okay, like half of you was like, okay, cool. But I feel like the other half was like, could y'all please stop and just like kind of leave me alone. So I do. I feel like you have to honor yourself, honor your own wants here. And that's why I feel like this person is getting ready to come in. It's like they were out there somewhere in the world. And see, that's so funny to me too, going back to this autopilot. I'm telling you. There's something going on here. You're on the road. You're on the plane. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the Five of Swords coming out here. I do. And I just feel like there's more confirmation. There were talks going on that were frustrating you. I feel like there was a level of frustration that you were experiencing as well, too. Because you're just wondering, why is this happening to me? Or why does this feel like this is going to be my story? Or how this is going to end for me or some shit. But it wasn't. You just had to sit alone for a while. And that's okay. Spirit, what is I am? Celebration, hermitage, creation, and hope. I am celebration, hermitage, creation, and hope. Hey, mail lady, there she go today. She was bundled up to the T yesterday, boy. She's still bundled up, but not as much. So I have the Ten of Wands coming out here. Okay? So you put in a lot of hard work, honey. Okay, the healing journey, I tell you all the time, it ain't all peaches and cream. It ain't all cupcakes and fucking rainbows. So you put in a lot of hard work to get to where it is that you are today. Yeah, I have judgment coming out here as well, too. Libra energy. I feel like reframing your mind, like I said as well earlier, making certain calls and sticking with them. I feel like even two things that were new to you. Because I feel like in order to get something different, you got to do something different, right? Because if you don't, they would consider that insanity. So I feel like there were changes that you made that maybe weren't as easy to make in the beginning. Like I said, maybe sitting by yourself. Maybe not getting into another relationship or another relationship or another relationship. Maybe trying to figure out why you kept attracting the same sort of people or some sort of shit like that. But it feels like to me, after all this hard work has been said and done in this hermit energy, now that you know exactly who you are, what it is that you're expecting, that's why this celebration is coming in here. That's why you have a restored hope here. What else here, Spirit? What is this? Look at this. I have the Two of Swords coming out. So you have an answer to give. Is what something feels like to me, Divine Feminine. Or a question to ask here, Divine Masculine. You want to be with me? You want to be my wife? a yes. The answer is a yes. You done been through all of this shit, and now you finally got what it is that you've been looking for this whole time. Look at this. I got the Queen of Cups here at the bottom. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You about to be sitting real pretty, Divine Feminine. In all of your beauty, okay? In the many facets and forms that it comes in. That's what this person wants you to be. They want you to rest in your femininity. Spirit, what is out of sight, caged bird, evil eye, enlightening and resentment? Out of sight, caged bird, evil eye, enlightening and resentment. So I got the Seven of Pentacles coming out here in the reverse. Yep. Ain't shit over here no more. So that's not anything you have to worry about, Divine Feminine. Even if you do have a moment of hesitation. Like, is he being for real with me? Adidas can hold significance. Yeah, because this motherfucker walked right up out of this bitch life. Oh, man. It's funny to me because on one of my tarot cards, the Seven of Pentacles, she's pregnant on that card. Now that I think about it, I'm telling you, there was a pregnancy over here. But I told you, somebody wanted to grow. They were investing into this chick. And they are no longer. Confirmation. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at that. Master number 77 can hold significance here. 7 of Wands. Somebody ass ain't playing. They're just not. Somebody might even be blocked. Blocker. They're on the block list. This man has put up his boundaries. Like, you tried to fucking play me. Absolutely not. And then what she call herself with the 7 of Wands? I'm coming back to fight for this. No, you ain't. You're coming back to try to receive some more stability, some more blase blue, maybe some more dick, or whatever the case may be, or trying to offer up your coup de cat for something in exchange here. Thank you. I have the Knight of Swords coming out here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm telling you, that's why she wants to have some form of communication with him. And I feel like the only thing he'd be telling her is, again, I don't want to be with you anymore. She's done too much that she can't come back from. You've done too much. You can't come back from, honey. It's not happening. Yeah, look at this. I have the 6 of Cups coming out here. Yep. I told you. I knew this was a past person. She want to come back into his life, have a conversation with him about, do you still want to invest into me? Do you still want to blah, blah, blah? And he don't anymore. It is what it is. You did what you did. And the 6 of Cups is what? Children. I told you. I'm telling you. I'm fucking telling you, bro. The Knight of Swords to the 6, it gives me the vibe of he's mentioned that shit before. Like, oh, I love children, or I would love to have a child, or something. But she did. She breadcrumbed the fuck out of this dude. Just led him on. Spirit, what is blessings in disguise? This Divine Masculine could have been dealing with a fucking narc. What is blessings in disguise? Honor your word. Protection, death and rebirth and renewal. Blessings in disguise. Honor your word. Protection, death and rebirth and renewal. So I have the 6 of Wands coming out here. I'm telling you, this is the moment right here. I'm telling you, it's something about this moment right here. A very successful connection and relationship, but something is like instant or immediate. I'm telling you, bitch, the Ace of fucking Swords. We already got 2 swords right here. We got another one down here, like I said, with the Truth card coming out. Then that makes 4. What did I say over here? A strong foundation. You need 4 sides to build a strong foundation, baby. It's equal. Equal parts here, if you will. I don't know, somebody you've been mixing something together, trying to find the right formula or recipe for something here in the kitchen or in the lab or whatever you're doing. But you need equal parts or something. Okay? So I do. I feel like there's something here is equal. It's not one person is doing more than the other or something like that. Even if, again, there's different roles here or different, however it is you want to work it out in your relationship, it's like 2 people. It feels like to me standing side by side. One is not in front of the other. That's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. We are side by side. If there's one thing that I know about this relationship, one is y'all's communication is going to be very, very great. And I feel like the second thing being is y'all not no liars. I feel like y'all would rather risk maybe hurting each other's feelings before telling each other a lie. And not hurting each other's feelings intentionally, but it's like, you know, either I have to tell you or you want to know or some sort of vibes like that. But something could be like, I'm telling you this out of love. I'm telling you this out of blah, blah, blah. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. What else here, Spirit? Y'all were like definitely meant for each other. There's no way in hell we got that many fucking swords of truth out here, bro. That's crazy work. Yes, the Emperor. I knew it. Aries. I could just feel the energy. I could just feel it. So this Emperor is getting ready to come in and talk to you. And whoever this man is, he's quite successful as well, too. Damn, Ace of Wands coming out here, too. And got a big dick. I've been having a lot of big dick energy in my reads lately. Hey, Divine Masculine, how y'all doing? Woo! But even here, too, there's a match in passion, right? The Ace of Wands is passion. Passion is already up here in our vertical row. I feel like the both of y'all, you are very passionate about what you do. It's like go big or go home or some shit. It feels like to me in different arenas in your life. Like, y'all don't give me the vibe of people who half-ass shit. And that's why I feel like over here, like, this man was going all the way in, ready to jump all the way in with this chick. And it was like, like, what you mean? I thought this what you wanted, or like, what? Well, what? Stop playing fucking games all the damn time. Like, we over that shit. Divine Collective is over the fucking game playing. If you ain't coming over here with some real shit, bitch, leave me the fuck alone. So I do. And that's why I was saying things could be steamy here. But what I like about it as well, too, is the Ace of Swords is coming before the Ace of Wands. That's why I was saying over here, comfort fucking nation. Somebody enjoys your conversation, what you have to say. What's that word? Sapiosexual or some sort of vibes here? Somebody could kind of have a sapiosexual vibe going on. Like, that shit is turning me on. What you say about that science shit earlier, girl? Okay. Y equals MX plus B. Shit. Like, those are sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. Work with me, okay? But that's what something that's coming to mind here. Like, y'all nasty. Spirit, what is morning, heads up, autopilot, darkness, and understanding? Morning, heads up, autopilot, darkness, and understanding. What I need from you is understanding. Escape can hold significance. Morning, heads up, autopilot, darkness, and understanding. Yeah, look at this. I got the Three of Swords coming out here. Child, I feel like this pile is starting to be taken over by this Divine Masculine's ex. I just do. This chick, now she all hurt and shit. Because this man ain't giving her no attention. His head is not in her fucking direction. Yeah, the fool. Because you was a trickster, bro. Aries energy. You wanted to play fucking games. And then thought this man was still gonna fuck with you. Thank you. Death, Scorpio. It's over for you. It's fucking over for you. Do you understand that? Like, I think she's starting to get on my nerves. I'm tired of reading her energy, to be honest. Like, you give off real karmic vibes, honey lumpkin. Yeah, look at this. The Four of Cups. And she feeling some type of way. I guess so. We already know that shit. You feeling some type of way. You being rejected. You don't fucking like it. And it's funny to me that she's on this card like in a pose sort of vibe. So something that's also as well kind of giving me the vibe of there might be some lies going on here in regards to what's happening or what she's been doing or she's sorry or whatever the fuck. Yeah, this broad is the fucking devil or some shit. Capricorn. She's starting to like slowly but surely, it feels like to me, become obsessed with whoever this person is. And then, like I said as well, too, the devil, right, is a lower vibrational frequency. We already do have a lot of sex energy going on in this pile. So I feel like the devil is kind of speaking to both sides here. I feel like obviously the two of you guys will have a lot of attraction towards each other. There will be sex involved. But I do. This devil is going straight back over here to this orgasm. That's all she wanted to give out was fucking orgasms. That's what something feels like to me. How can I keep someone satisfied in the bedroom so I can just like kind of get what I want? That's what something feels like to me. And of course, you don't want to be out here doing wifely shit before you're a wife necessarily. I feel like you kind of show a man that the way in which you take care of yourself. Now, maybe there might be times on occasion where, you know, maybe you might want to bop around his house, maybe clean something up, maybe wash a dish or two. But I'm not out here doing that shit. I'm not, no, absolutely the fuck not. Okay? But, that's what something almost kind of feels like to me, though. She's like, in what way can I kind of tempt him? But see, the thing about that is this man don't work on that frequency. He just don't. So, I feel like anything else that she has to offer, but she doesn't have anything else to offer, is kind of like null and void. Spirit, what is fallback, orgasm, stability and equilibrium, and faith and wisdom sideways? Fallback, orgasm, stability and equilibrium, faith and wisdom sideways. Let me see something. All right, what's going on in this pile, Spirit? So I have the Two of Pentacles coming out, and it came out in the reverse. So I do. It almost kind of feels like to me, prior to him realizing what was going on here, he was juggling. He was juggling or some sort of shit like that. Kind of giving me two things. I feel like she was as well, too. Because I do feel like she was trying to use this man up for his fucking resources. But I feel like at some point in time, he was kind of feeling unsure. Again, certainty is over here with you. Feeling uncertain here. She's two-faced. Bringing tension into their connection or into their relationship here. Whoa. What is this? Yeah, look at this. The Magician. Gemini and Virgo. I'm telling you. It's giving me two things. This man, he has the resources to do anything for her is what something feels like. But then she's also manipulative as hell. Yeah, he's getting his justice in this situation. Libra energy. Heavy on the major arcana here as well, too. She did. It's like her body was supposed to be the magic trick or some shit. Like, this gets me everything I want or some shit. That's how she moves. Everything is about her body or something. And maybe even, too, that was another reason why she got an abortion or some shit. Like, I don't want to have kids. It's going to change my body, or it's going to leave me with stretch marks, or it's going to... I mean, your body is definitely going to change. But again, if that's something you're concerned about or something, why would you lead this man on? Exactly. The Six of Swords. She led him on. She did. I'm telling you. I know what I know when I know what I know. She wasn't shit. But then you kept leading him into the bedroom now. She was a big fat ass liar. I think like that's another reason why all these swords keep coming out for the two of y'all. Both of y'all have dealt with a lot of liars. A lot of manipulative energies here. A lot of devilish fucking people. Spirit, what is with condition, solitude, Genesis, and wisdom? With condition, solitude, Genesis, and wisdom. So I have the Nine of Cups. Love to see it. And look at that. The Wheel of Fortune. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio energy. So I told you, this was always meant for you. You were always going to get your wish fulfillment. There were just requirements that you had to fulfill first. It just is what it is. It's like you can't go to third grade until you complete second grade, right? You can't go to college until you graduate high school, right? It just is what it is. There's an order of operations here. Again, order and peace coming out here in this same vertical row. And I feel like you not bypassing steps is also what is going to make something that much more worth it. Or again, the time that you did spend in solitude more worth it. And hell, you might like your alone time so much that, of course, when you get into relationships with people, you still need your alone time, right? You still want time to go and chill and kick it by yourself. Maybe still be committed to certain activities that you were doing prior to being in a relationship. Okay? So this was always meant for you. I told you this was always a part of your destiny. Time for fucking nation. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the 9 of Swords coming out here as well, too. Master number 99 can hold significance here. Spirit, what's going on with the 9 of Swords? I have the Page of Pentacles coming out here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I feel like this is going back to what I was saying earlier about somebody who's showing up for you even when y'all aren't in the best of positions. Right? And maybe there could have been something going on here with you, Divine Feminine, where when you did get maybe in certain moods or you were feeling some type of way, this person, like a past person of yours or some shit, will just up and leave you. Or I'll let you deal with that on your own. Or that must be some woman shit. I'm going to just let you, again, not trying to protect your heart, your feelings, your emotions here. Ding. Right, that's a woman shit. I don't deal with that shit. But this is your lady. What? Make it make fucking sense. I feel like some dudes be moving out here like, is this not your woman? Like, what is going on? Like, you'll go and run to another bitch's moment, but the woman who you claim to be yours is not a priority. I'm confused. It's like some of them just want to always go where it's happy all the time. Your relationship isn't just going to be happy all the time. I feel like for the most part it should be, or why the fuck are you there? But it is. It's like there's some times where you have to go through the discomfort in order to maybe be someone's comfort. Right? Like difficult times will arise. But it's like at least this person is offering some form of a gesture here. What can I do for you? What it is that do you need from me? And even here, already coming out as an emperor, if you do want me to fall back a little bit or you want to spend some time, like I said, alone or whatever the case may be, I'll give you that too. Even here, our diagonal row, out of sight, out of mind. Matter of fact, look, here, go get your nails done, go get a massage or something, whatever it is that you want to do. And I bet you by the time she get back to that house, honey, she'll be ready to, you know, maybe express more or say more or get whatever else is off her chest, and y'all will be in the bedroom together. You know, get your lady, you know, warm the fuck up. Damn. Some of y'all be out here acting like, well, see, y'all ain't never learned. You ain't never learned nothing, child. Spirit, what is silver lining? Follow your heart, truth and fairness, and transformation. Like, warm us up. Okay, there could be something here about foreplay. Okay, I feel like these conversations is definitely this foreplay, honey. But it is like, get us ready. You know, like, shit. Silver lining, follow your heart, truth and fairness, and transformation. So I have the King of Swords coming out here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Damn, this sword energy is just, woo. I like it though. I really, really do. I feel like there's this energy here too of you guys balancing each other out. But this man, he is, like I said here, he's going to have some form of a judgment here that he needs to ask you for your hand in marriage. The woman that he loves here, who he knows actually loves him back as well too. That's why he's giving you his heart down here. Y'all are both getting ready to change each other's lives here. And I also feel like there's conversations that are being had where he wants your opinion on things, but he's also considerate of you. Maybe that's something else, Divine Feminine, that you felt like you were missing in your past relationships. Like a man not being considerate of you. It's like somebody wants to be fair, or they don't want to make a move or make a decision without consulting their lady. You know what I mean? Now, maybe if push comes to shove and something could be like an in the moment, I feel like you would already trust this person to be able to be intelligent enough to make a decision for the two of you. Even if the shit flipped back in your direction and you had to do something like that with this intelligence card coming out here as well. But I feel like for the majority of the time here, Like, let's consult each other. Yeah, look at this. Temperance, Sag energy. Yeah, that's how you're supposed to go about it. In my personal opinion, maybe y'all might feel different, but that's what I feel like I'm picking up in this reading. Right? Temperance, you have the angel, right? The water going back and forth here. So I do. It's like somebody who always wants to stay balanced, right? On water, on land here. Maybe when shit is kind of like, woo, the tides are high, but also when things are still, right? There is no rush. Like, I still want to, like, know. Or again, going back to the why or to the foundation, if I can pinpoint what we are striving for, going after, or what our foundation is, then I can still make the best decision for us here. I feel like, again, going back to this energy, the darkness and the silver lining, even in the darkness, there's always a silver lining with y'all. So I feel like y'all are like here. What else, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the Page of Wands coming out here. Aries, Leo, Sag. So I do. I feel like that's more confirmation. Maybe in moments where someone is unsure of something, or but again, a quick decision, fire, fast, it'll be handled well. Yeah, look at this. I have the Three of Pentacles coming out here as well too. I do. Y'all are a team. It's giving me more than just lovers, like your partners, literally. We are a team here. And that's how y'all move. And there might even be something here too, kind of going back to this evil eye, just in general, evil eye. I don't know why I'm getting this V shape right now, but evil eye in the world, where it's like, no, I gotta check in with my lady, or let me check in with my dude, or something. But it's out of respect. That's what something feels like to me. It's not like you can't do what you want or some sort of shit, but it's like when you have someone, and then especially too, if y'all start to build a family, I need to check in with my lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can move however you want when you single, but when it's someone else who's in your life, you have to take that on, you know? Again, consideration. Thank you. The Two of Wands. It's someone else to think about. I can't just be out here willy-nilly just making plans and doing this and doing that. I got other responsibilities. So, whatever. Spirit, what is sacrifice, marriage in the reverse, prosperity, and meditation? Sacrifice, miscarriage in the reverse, prosperity, and meditation. All this chick wanted was the money, child. That's it. Look at this. I have the Page of Swords coming out here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's a child. I told you. And it's funny to me, the sword is making me think about, to cut something off. So somebody did. They cut this child's lifeline. This abortion here. I'm telling you. This child maybe could have been a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. What else here, Spirit? Maybe heavy on Libra and Gemini. Yeah, look at this. I have the Three of Wands. I knew it. I told y'all a child was coming. There could even be something going on here where this chick is trying to be like, well, we could try again. Or we could da-da-da. Like, somebody is, no, definitely not. And then, like I said, I do feel like there was a level of waiting here, right? Three of Wands to the meditation card. I feel like there was a thought that crossed her mind, like, well, maybe I should tell him, or maybe I should ask him, right? Even with the Page of Swords. But again, right, pages, they're unsure, they're not that knowledgeable, they're da-da-da-da-da. But I feel like at the very least, like I said, there was some sort of conversation that was had over here about children or some sort of shit like that, especially with that Six of Cups and that Knight of Swords up there. But even that, a Page of Swords, a Knight of Swords, an advancement. That's what I'm saying. I feel like this chick led him on. I just do. Yeah, I have the Nine of Pentacles coming out. See, confirmation. And you knew the whole fucking time you still wanted to remain single or some shit. You wanted to remain single. You wanted the bread. You wanted the comfort of coming back to this house or getting your bills paid or whatever the fuck is going on here. But you were never going to, like, give back. Everything in a relationship is fucking reciprocity. And I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You're not giving to anyone to not receive back in no fucking relationship. Yeah, you might do that for the soup kitchen down the street, not expecting nothing back from y'all. I'm coming here to help. Charity or some sort of shit. Or again, in relationships, right? Not that we're counting favors, but you expect something. Like, let's stop fucking playing ourselves. You know? So I just feel like, ew. What the fuck? Yeah, look at this. I have the 8 of Swords, and that's that damn cage bird energy coming out up there. Now, that's what you wanted. That's what you got. That's where you at. Don't come back. Don't come begging. Leave me the fuck alone. That's what I feel like this divine masculine type of time is on. It's something that feels to me is very stern. I don't feel like there's like he's necessarily disrespecting her, but I do feel like there's this vibe of I'm done with you. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. You did me wrong. You did me dirty. You led me on. So I would prefer it if you would leave me alone. That's the sort of vibe I'm getting off of him. Like, dead ass. Bottom of the deck here, the 4 of Pentacles. He's holding back. Confirmation. I'm holding back. I fell back. I don't want you anymore. So, if any of y'all are worried about, is this man single for real? Or is he single as a motherfucking Pringle? And when y'all two bump into each other, it's up. Spirit, who's resonating with this read, honey? Because I got to get up out of here, honey. Who's resonating with this reading, Spirit? Who's resonating with this reading? I have Aries coming out here. Okay, talk about new beginnings. Aries. Oh my God, it's almost a 2-hour read, y'all. I've been in here for a little minute, y'all. I got Cancer coming out here. Who is this? I got Big Sag coming out. All right, fire energy leading the pack. I got another Cancer coming out. Don't hurt now, Cancer. Who else here, Spirit? I got Virgo coming out here. Who else? I got Aquarius coming out as well, too. I got Gemini. All right, fire and air are going head to head. Damn, I got another Cancer coming out. A Cancer could have been a problem. A Cancer is a mama. Yeah, this situation over here. Exactly, bitch. I got Big Cap coming out here as well, too. And who's our honorable mention? Ha! Pisces. I motherfucking knew it, bitch. I said if Pisces don't come out, listen, I'm throwing them in there. They came out right on the back end. So we got Aries, heavy on the Cancer energy. Extra fucking heavy. We got Sag, Virgo, Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn, honorable mention, but I wouldn't even call y'all an honorable mention. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull one more. I got another Aries, Libra. Libra is going to be our honorable mention, honey. Okay, because Pisces, I feel like y'all in the mix. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, Mars, Saturn, and Neptune. I love y'all so much. As always, thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for the super thanks. Thank y'all for the emails to get y'all personals as well, too. I'm responding back to people. Thank y'all so much. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hype up the video if you feel called. Show some love to your girl. Leave me a little comment down at the bottom. Something I can, respond back to you. I like talking to y'all. Thank y'all so much. Peace.